Hey guys, and happy Sunday. I'm back. All right, guys, welcome back. And I'm so excited to be back with all of you guys talking about all of this stuff. And it's not YouTube drama, but it is celebrity Bravo, celebrity gossip drama. And it's what I missed all week, even though I was here most of the week. But the point is, I never take time away from you guys. So it was so awkward for me. It was uncomfortable because I get anxiety if I'm not on YouTube, even though it was nice to spend some family time, even though at the end of the day, my Thanksgiving turned to absolute shit. Okay, well, with that, guys, we're back to talk about Lala Kent, and she is shading the hell out of Randall Emmett after their breakup. She has shady new merch, and she's talking a little bit more about this breakup with Randall Emmett. There's a lot happening. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Also, we will be going live with Jason today at 2:30 p.m. Eastern, and that'll be with Femtaro, Jason, and Kempire on Jason's channel for a happy Friendsgiving. So join us. I hope to see all of you guys. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Lala Kent is at this point, it kind of feels like she's scrambling in order to make sure that her bills are paid and she is set after this breakup with Randall Emmett. Now, it's no secret that Randall was, funding this very lavish lifestyle for Lala. He is a producer. He has $1 million home in Bel Air. And we've heard about his financial woes, but at the end of the day, she was riding around in a Rolls Royce, buying whatever she wanted, and she was living a very different life than most of her co-stars. Well, looks like a lot of that is changing in this moment. We know that Lala ended up moving into her own apartment. She moved out of the Bel Air home. I wouldn't call it a mansion because I had this teacher when I was in middle school. She was my science teacher. Her name was Miss O, and she used to be a scientist, and her husband lived in a 10,000 square foot home. I remember my dad was set to build a home, and I think it was like 2,800 square feet. But since I was in middle school, I asked her, I said, Miss O, is this a mansion? And she's like, no, anything under 10,000 square feet, sweetie, is not a mansion. I was like, okay, Miss O. She said, my home is over 10,000 square feet. Okay. All right. Just a month after Lala Kent called it quits with film producer Randall Emmett, and he's also a director, so let's give him that. She moved into a new place and she is out of the Bel Air home. She gave fans a look at her newest addition to her Give Them Lala brand. And it's actually kind of funny. In a photo that she shared on Instagram, Lala was seen smiling with the camera as she provided a link to her new merchandise. It was a pale pink hoodie that reads brand new. Now, if you guys don't know what this stands for, she at one point had on her arm Rand, because that was kind of her cute little pet name for Randall. And instead, she got a B in front of it and she got new after it. So brand new, meaning this is an ode to her moving on with her life. And she is taking this next step without Randall Emmett, even though they just had a baby and their baby Ocean is still under a year old. So I do feel bad for her. I feel like, you wouldn't want to see anybody go through this. And unfortunately, it happens every day. There's always people who catch their spouses cheating and they think that they're going to find something better because the grass is always greener on the other side. But I think that they also don't anticipate getting busted in doing so. However, we only saw photos of Randall going into the Thompson Hotel with these two girls, crossing the street with them. It looks fishy, but it's not like we saw, this salacious tape or anything like that. But it seems like Lala might know something more than we do, especially because she just picked up her whole life and was like, no, I'm out of here. Bye. Also on Instagram on Thursday, Lala took to her main page where she shared a selfie that included her and her daughter Ocean that she shares with Randall. And when she did, she said, at this time last year, she was chilling in my belly. And all I could think about at the time was, at this time next year, my baby girl will be here. The time flew by. Here I am with an 8-month-old daughter in a very different place than I was last year. But I will say I am so happy and so grateful. This little angel face has changed my world, being the light in times that could also be dark. Let's remember what's important today. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Aww. Meanwhile, on Randall's page, he also shared a photo of himself with Ocean. And well, he posted 2. He said, this is Ocean's first Thanksgiving today. I'm so grateful for her, Riley, and London. She will never understand at this moment how this moment today for me meant everything and more to my soul. He also said, I'm so grateful to be able to spend her first Thanksgiving with her. I'm so grateful for all my friends and family. My prayers for a healthy and happy Thanksgiving go out to everyone. Well, with the second image, which featured him and Ocean sitting at their dinner table, Randall wrote, one more proud pic. The best day ever, no matter what. She is my heart and her spirit shines through everything. I love you, Ocean. Happy first Thanksgiving today. Your sisters will be home this weekend. Aw, okay. Well, guys, again, it's no secret that Lala did share she feels like she's been fooled, bamboozled, lied to, that this whole relationship just came crumbling down after she figured out who Randall in her eyes might actually be. We did talk about this too, because when all of this broke that he went to the Thompson Hotel and he was photographed, we talked with Dana Wilkie, and I know I've said this on my channel before, but when we talked to Dana Wilkie, she said, listen, I called Randall and I grew up with him. We grew up in Hollywood together. Some people even thought we were dating at one point. And I said, I'm going to talk about this story online. So you either give me the details, give me the truth, or I'm going to run with it the way I want to run with it. Randall was like, listen, she's pissed off. Lala's mad. She has every right to be, but it is not what you think. I didn't cheat on her. I'm not used to the Vanderpump Rules cameras being around or the fandom being around to catch photos when I was just trying to party. I get that he was saying he was just trying to party. And I understand that he's like, this is how I live my life. I'm a big Hollywood star and I can get away with everything. But for Lala, I do want to say good for her, man. Good for her for just being like, no, this is bullshit. I'm not taking this from anyone. I don't care if you were cheating or not. This doesn't look good. And I'm not going to raise my daughter in this world where it looks like it's okay for daddy to step outside, walk into a hotel room with two different girls, make headlines, and then be like, oh, it's okay, baby Ocean. No, it's fine. Mommy and daddy are getting along, but daddy gets to do whatever he wants. No, instead, Lala's standing up for herself and saying, I'm going to monetize off of this. I'm going to move on from this. I'm getting my life together and I'm going to maintain my sobriety through it. I've had a few run-ins with Lala and she has definitely changed over time. However, I'm not best friends with her. I don't know her that well. So watching her transformation, it's been interesting. And I do think that a little bit of this like celebrity that came with being with Randall, I feel like it got to her head just a little bit. Like she separated herself from the rest of the group thinking, I'm driving around in a Rolls Royce. I have a night nurse. I have a nanny. I can't even make my own smoothie sometimes when I go home because there's so many people helping us in the house. And sometimes it's hard for me because I just want to be able to make my own smoothie. Nobody feels bad about that. I just want to say, if I had somebody coming home or when I came home and I could just say to or ask someone, hey, can you please make me a smoothie? That would be a dream come true. So that is probably one of the most unrelatable questions or statements ever. I don't think that anybody for the most part can relate to this, oh, woe is me, I can't make my own smoothie situation. But again, we're sending Lala all the best. And I'm curious to see if she will sell her new merch. I always wonder how much is Give Them Lala Baby making? How much is Give Them Lala Beauty? Is it making enough to be able to sustain her lifestyle, or is it a business that's struggling? I mean, I wonder, but we don't have those answers. Is there some site that we can check? Can we look up and see how much Give Them Lala, the whole brand itself, is making? If there is, go ahead and comment below because I'm so curious. But with that, guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinions. So go ahead, comment below. Let me know what you think. But also, don't forget that we are going live at 2:30 today with Jason and Kimpire and Femtero on Jason's channel, Down with Jason. And then we'll be back on my channel to recap the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip at probably about 4:15. So if you guys are around, check it out. Find it in my community tab. I'll be posting it. That way you guys can go smash that like button, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss anything that we have coming up. With that, I love you guys. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving week. I'm sending you all the positive vibes, and I will see you so very soon. Bye, guys.